Hey guys, welcome to episode 100 of Lady K Sailing. Thank you so much for putting up with my shit for 100 episodes. And for making it all possible by watching, subscribing, commenting, and becoming patrons. I fucking love you guys. Hey guys, what's up? If you haven't figured it out yet, this episode is sort of like a recap of everything from like the day we left to the day we actually made it to blue water. And I guess I haven't shown you around the new place yet, have I? Moved into an apartment all by myself. I got like sort of my video editing station where I make the videos. I got, guess what's in the backyard? Water! Yep, got a river in the backyard, pretty sweet. Got a couple sailboat pictures up. That one's Allison's. Very nice work she did there. Yeah, it's just you know, not a bad little place to live. Anyway, so this episode we're gonna blitz through. We're gonna watch some footage from the journey. I'm gonna try to narrate it a little bit, and we're gonna watch it together. And I'm gonna shut up when the other me is talking, the me from the episode that we're watching at the time, or the footage that we're watching at the time. I'll just shut up. Anyway, this is the journey, man. This is from selling everything to actually finding that blue water. So let's get rolling. So we are leaving August 1st, and that is a crazy thing. Whew, I don't even know, like, it's terrifying. I went to the bank today to talk to them about the fact that we're leaving August 1st, and the lady's like, oh, I'm retiring, and she's like, I don't know, older than we are, and she's scared. And I'm like, well, I'm 35. I'm scared. Holy shit. What do you do? What do you think? We're going to sell everything we own. We're going to move out of our house. I already quit my job. Candace is going to quit her job soon, and we're going to move on to our boat as soon as it stops snowing, and then we're going to leave. Like, there's no turning back now. It is what it is. So, well, here we go. Episode 5. Sound quality, that was the GoPro 5. Not very good sound. This is the Rockna when we bought the Rockna. 55-pound Rockna, brand new, shipped in, and it is like polished when it comes out of the package. It's incredible. Anchors, man. Rockna Mantis next generation anchors, 100%. I used a Rockna. You know, use what you want to use. Rockna did 2 hurricanes, though, I'm just saying. This is the bed. It's a 12-inch memory foam bed from Walmart. The blue side is actually the top. I have it upside down. I should have been cutting it with like a turkey knife, but I'm cutting it with like just a manual turkey knife, or not a bread knife, but not serrated, like a flat edge. Yeah, and it works really, really well. I wish I would have used an electric one. It would have been a lot less work. But I'm cutting this to fit into where it goes on the boat, which I think is the next clip anyway you're about to see. Right here. So here's a little tour of the boat. This is like when we bought her. This is like, still has a Dodger, there's a Dodger Candace made, but still has the Bimini, no solar panels yet. So this is the bed, and it's actually 2 pieces. One side stays on starboard, and then the big piece I was cutting is the port side. This is where it's together though. And then a little tour up through the V-berth. Oh, and there's a sleeping child. Yep. Yeah. See how shaky this camera is? This is a GoPro 5. It has no stabilization in it whatsoever. Oh, and then solar panels are next. This is me and I think my buddy Martin. Yeah, me and Martin putting up the solar panels for the first time. We hadn't done all the reinforcements and everything yet. This was just a first sort of a get it up and see if it works, get it hooked up. I knew nothing about solar when I started this project, so it's a pair of 275 Canadian solars, so 550 total. This is me and Jay in the brand new Dinghy. Being hooligans, just being idiots. I don't know what we're doing. We made a lot of people mad this day. This is like a no-wake zone. Stupid. Just stupid. All right, this is race night right before we put the solar panels on, and just putting Lady K through her paces. We raced her for a couple years before we left, so we had some experience with how she handled under heavy wind and things like that. This isn't by any means heavy wind, obviously, but we're pointed hard up, and she's going upwind pretty good. Rail's not even down, though. This is pretty gentle stuff. And yeah, well, we still have boats behind us, so that's a good sign. Must have been doing okay that day. What else we got? Yeah, that's the same day. You see Candace off to the side there with her foot on the actual pedestal to stay balanced while she's filming. That's Harry, our buddy. He was helping crew for a while there. And yeah, we're just ripping along, having a good time. Oh, this is the launch. This is launch before we left. This was the last time we launched. So we pick it up with a crane and pop her right in the water. Solar panels are on. Got the tarp over the mast hole because you don't want the rain getting in you, because it's keel step mast. You don't want the rain getting in there, right? Not too shabby. Jay's boat's right next door. That's Torin, big sister. That's when the solar panels, you can see the solar panels are raked toward each other, which was no good. We ended up raking them away from each other. That's the old house, and that's like the boat bed and some of our stuff. That was the last day we were moving out. So this is the Erie Canal, and that's Lady K, and then right beside us should be Bruce. Probably the best sailor I think we met the entire trip. Bruce. There he is right there, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, yeah, he was single-handing, and we were, you know, getting it done down the Erie Canal. Looking beautiful, too. Really gorgeous. Yeah, there we are. It's just, even with the mast down, it's one of the best experiences I think I've ever had, was doing the Erie Canal both times. Absolutely stunning. Do it if you have the opportunity. Do it. This is sailing after the Erie Canal, so the mast is back up. So we're sailing, I think, probably into Manhattan. Bottom of the Hudson. Yep, that's the bottom of the Hudson. Around that corner up ahead is Manhattan. You can actually kind of see buildings under the jib. Wicked, man. What an experience. Sailing around that corner right there. Another one of the best experiences of my life. Seeing Manhattan ahead of you. Just mind-blowing. What a beautiful thing to do. And then what are we doing here? I think this is sailing to Sandy Hook out of Manhattan. Yeah. Yeah, just nice leisurely offshore. We left at midnight and we got in at, I don't know, sometime during that next day. But midnight is when there's Candace sound asleep. Like, don't bug me, I'm sleeping. I'm like, but I'm filming. Yeah, we did a lot of that, like one on and the other one sleeping in the cockpit. This is a spinnaker run. This is down, I think, down the Chesapeake or up the Delaware, one or the other. Total spinnaker run, having a good time. Not a lot of wind, as you can see, but right on the stern. This is when we still smoked in our videos, I apologize. Yeah, this is Chesapeake Bay. That's the big bridge that goes over the Chesapeake Bay. And on the right, there's this beach. And we were there by car. Me, Jay, and Candace went there by car like a year earlier. And I said, someday I'm going to sail past that beach. I'm going to sail up the Chesapeake past it. We were on the beach going, I'm going to sail past this beach. And I looked over and actually teared up, because just to the right is the beach. And actually teared up and went, I remember this now. I remember saying, I will sail past this beach someday. And a year later, yeah. Those things that just, you know, they get you. They really do. The next clip is at the Annapolis Boat Show. It's the after party for staff only. But if you know where it is and what you're doing, you can get in. And that's Davey from Barefoot 2. There's Candace and there's Erica. Me and Davey are dancing, obviously. Sort of, if you want to call that dancing. I don't know. That was Barefoot 2. We ran with them for a long time. Okay, so I don't even know where this is. Coming down the Chesapeake Bay, down toward the bottom of the Chesapeake Bay. Yeah. And then next clip has volumes. Ooh, okay, that's it for episode 31. As you can see, we got an epic sunset right behind me. We are in Georgia right now, which is there. However, this is the St. Mary's River, which divides Georgia and Florida. So the grass you see over there is Florida. Georgia, Florida. This is so awesome. I can't believe we're already in Florida. I know we left August 6th, so it's been like 4 months or something, but Florida. Oh, can't believe we're finally here. Oh, this is our haul out in Florida. We hauled out to do an anode, and we had to do gear oil in our sail drive. It was overdue, and we had intended to haul out. This was a planned haul out because we were crossing over into saltwater and all that kind of stuff, and we wanted to do that. gear oil. So we did that, and we had a seal we had to do. So totally planned for, expected. Got the pirate flag up still. What's next? This is Miami. Or Fort Lauderdale. No, this is Miami. This is Stadium Anchorage, I believe. Miami. That's Barefoot 2 right there. I actually heard they got a bigger boat. They got a cat, I think, now. But this is in Anchorage, or the Stadium Anchorage in Miami. So next step, Bahamas, baby. This is Miami. And I think this is just another clip. Yeah, this is motoring down the ICW in Miami. It is just, it's beautiful. I know it seems like overpopulated and there's a lot of power boats and people are stupid, but it is a beautiful thing to see by boat once. Hey guys, so Candace is in the shower. I figured this is a good time right before we leave Miami to give a little confession, I suppose, about how amped up I am. And that comes from sort of 10 years of dreaming about getting to blue water. And I've been invited and could afford to go on trips to Cuba or trips to the Dominican or trips to the Bahamas, where you get on an airplane and 3 hours later you're in blue water. You're on white sandy beaches in blue water and you're in paradise and all that stuff. And as exciting as that is, as much as I wanted to do that with my life, I always said no to those trips because I wanted to do it under my own power. I want to earn it. I want to do the work. I want to do the Great Lakes, the Erie Canal, the Hudson, the ocean, Delaware, Chesapeake, ICW. I want to earn it. I want to feel like I worked really, really hard for this thing. And now suddenly tomorrow is that thing. We're going to be in blue water for the first time. Proper blue water, Bahamas blue water, turquoise, sea to the bottom, all that kind of stuff that I've never experienced in my entire life. And I've been all over the world. I've been to Japan, I've been to the Philippines, I've been all over the US. I spent months in Kansas, I've been to Phoenix, Louisiana. I've never done this. And this is sort of one of those things that was my life goal, was to get to blue water on my own boat, under my own steam, and it's tomorrow. And it's sort of a don't meet your heroes, I think. I built up all these expectations for it, and I hope that it's as good as I think it'll be. I guess that's, yeah. So, we're gonna leave here. We are in No Name Harbor, short of Dinner Key, where we were yesterday. We're gonna hop off in the morning, 6 a.m. We met a couple of other captains from other boats. They're hopping off at 6 a.m. So 6 a.m. we're gonna hop off. We're going to spend 8 hours or whatever it takes getting across the Bahamas. We've got a nice 10 to 15 southerly, so we should be able to sail. And I am going to accomplish sort of the one last thing I wanted to accomplish with my life before I don't know what to do. So we're gonna do it. And when we get there, I think the only other thing on my bucket list is to go to Staniel Key, where the pigs come out and swim to your boat. Which, if you don't know about that, stay tuned, because in a few episodes you're probably going to see it. I just wanted to share that with you guys and let you know this is a big moment for me. I know it's a big moment for Canada. It's a big moment for us, big moment for the boat, for Kay. It's very, very important for all of us, but it is so, so important to me to be able to do this with my life, and tomorrow I get to do it. Anyway, that's it. So the next little clip will be us leaving tomorrow morning. Bit scared, but we're gonna do it. We'll see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, morning. It is Monday, December 3rd, 4th, something. Anyway, it's 5:45 a.m. Sometime in the next 15 to 20 minutes, we're gonna pull the anchor up and we are gonna scoot out of No Name Harbor and into the ocean. You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not awake yet.
No. This is happening.
Yeah. We've been out in the ocean before. We went out in the ocean from New York to the Delaware Bay. It's a 2-day thing. It's 120 miles, I think. From here to Bimini is only 50 miles. And I checked the weather this morning. It's supposed to be 10 to 15 out of the south all day, but the buoy just outside of here, which is really the only one you can get weather data from on our journey, it says it's blowing at 17. So it's a little bit more than forecast, but we can sail in 17. We should be okay. It's sort of south and hooking around to south-southeast, so we might be on the nose a little bit. We might be pointed on the way to Bimini, but we'll see. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, this is leaving the harbor. Like sunrise, leaving the harbor. We got Florida right behind us. There's I think that's a buoy. Yeah, it's blinking green. So leaving the harbor. Wind's ripping. So we're taking a bit of a beating right now. Holy crap. Because we can't just go straight across to Bimini, which is sort of that way. We gotta go a bit more south first. Get down as much as we can, then get up into the Gulf Stream and it'll bring us up. If you try to just go straight across, you have to crab walk across the Gulf Stream and it just adds an extra 2 hours to your trip. It's not worth it. So doing south though, into the south wind, we're beating against these massive waves, which means it's gonna be a long morning. But when we get to the Gulf Stream, we'll be able to turn left and things should get better. So we are in sort of the middle, the halfway point, a little bit closer to Bimini than not, and the water is amazing. I'm gonna show you guys, it's so blue. Check this out. Okay, say it.
Land ho!
Woohoo! We can just make out the trees right now. We're about 10 miles out. Oh, Bahamas!
7 miles.
7 miles. Holy crap. The water's so beautiful. Next stop, Bimini. All right, guys, this is it. The Bahamas, right there. We did it. Did it. Oh, the water's gorgeous. And you can see where it actually turns to like clear, just up near the beach there. Oh, it's so beautiful. We'll be there in, we'll be at the marina in probably 15 minutes. Yeah, see you guys then. Oh, I can't believe this. This was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like really proud, really proud when we did it. I'm proud right now that we did this. That the boat did it, that we did it, that it, you know, like you plan for years and years and years, and then here we are, we're pulling into Bimini Harbor in actual blue water in this 35-foot 1980 boat that we bought for $9 grand. Like, it's absolutely unreal, absolutely unreal. I can't believe it. I actually want to leave right now and do it again, just to feel the feeling I felt right now in this shot. Like, accomplishing every single thing that you set out to do. Like, and so many people said we couldn't do it, or the boat couldn't do it, or we didn't have the experience, or we needed to take ASA courses, or we did it. Oh, I was so emotional at this point. I think I didn't even film. I looked through the footage and there's nothing. I didn't film. So, anyway. Yeah, good day this was. Probably the best day of my life, right here. Just putting up the quarantine flag. Candace has got quarantine going up. And not just quarantine. I believe she also puts it, yeah. There's the Kenny Chesney No Shoes Nation flag. You gotta have that up. 3/4 of the boats in the Bahamas have this flag. Kenny Chesney's important down there. Yeah, and this is pulling into Bimini. One of the markers is missing, so we just winged it, but we made it. This is Bimini, Inner Harbor Bimini. I think it's North Bimini, Inner Harbor though, where you have the marinas on the left. Here we go. Hey guys, so we are tied up at a marina. I think it's called Blue Water Marina. It's $1 a foot. It's the easiest way to get to customs and everything is just to grab a marina and not try to anchor. Barefoot 2, buddy boat, back in a pair. And look at the water. I don't know if the camera is going to do this justice, but our boat looks like it's floating in air. It's so pretty. Oh, you can see the prop, you can see the keel, you can see everything. It's so sweet. Oh man. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be here for the night, and then tomorrow Barefoot scouted out an anchorage for us to go chill at. So we're gonna probably do that. Oh, it's just so beautiful. I can't get over it. It's fantastic. Anyway, so Candace and I are gonna talk to you about the passage in a few minutes. Okay guys, that's everything I wanted to say, I think, for this episode. I know I left out a lot of stuff. The almost sinking, the helicopter, the Staniel Key, the fireworks. There's so many big moments, and I couldn't capture them all. I think the message in this episode, as our episode 100, as amazing as that is, I think the message is, if you want to do this thing, do it. Do it. The feeling of accomplishment you'll get from the hard work that it takes to do this, and the hard work it takes while you're doing it, is worth all of it. And if you're scared, what is it they say? Like, if you're scared to do something, you have to do it. Utterly, 1,000,000%. If you're scared of doing it, but you know you need to, just do it. Just go. Because I was scared the entire time. And maybe I didn't show that enough on camera. Maybe I didn't talk about that enough. And you know what, though? It was only my first run, and I plan on doing this infinitely throughout my life. And I'll know better next time to actually show more emotion and tell you guys what's going on in my head and my heart. But do it. The feeling of crossing from Miami to the Bahamas, when I had restricted myself from going to blue water by airplane, was the best feeling I think I've ever had. Which I think just says hard work makes it better. So if you have this thing in your head, you want to live on a boat, or you want to buy a boat and learn to sail, or you just like want to go to the marina right now and look at boats, just do it. Whatever your dream is, whatever it is you're chasing, please do it. I love you guys. I'll see you next week.